Hello Aries, Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. We're doing your October 2022 love reading. This is for all of you currently in a romantic partnership of some kind, or if it comes up, a temporary separation from your person. If you are single looking for new love, stay tuned and I will be putting out separate readings just for you guys. Keep in mind, these are general readings for the collective energy. Not everything will resonate with you. Take what does and leave the rest behind for somebody else. You may also find something clicks into place a little while later for you. We do have some very exciting energy coming up through the month of October. We start out the month with, we have Venus in Libra all the way up to October 23rd. So this is a great time to express your feelings, be honest, be truthful, just like in that Libra energy. This is also a great energy for making decisions with a little bit of a lot of actually fairness. Okay, fairness, balance, maybe even seeing something from the other person's perspective. We can be a little bit more open with this, but with this Venus influence, the planet of love and abundance, it's a great energy to express your feelings and for relationships to blossom and grow. We do also have a full moon in Aries, and this happens on the 9th of October. So full moons are, all about the completion of a cycle, the evolution of things, especially in relationships, can certainly come up, especially with that Venus energy there. And so if you have anything to clear out, to get out in the open, to get off your chest, that is a great time for you to do that. Of course, full moons also can bring about endings. So there may be some of that going on for some of you guys, or it could just be that detachment of some issues, and forgiveness and healing comes in there as well. The new moon eclipse in Scorpio on the 25th of October. New moons are nice and gentle, new beginnings, fresh starts. However, the eclipse energy that comes in can sometimes bring in a little bit of uncertainty, for us, but it's a great time for getting things back on track. It's a great energy that's coming in around us to transform and adjust within our relationships. And if you feel as though things have gotten off track, then, you may just find that things kind of resolve themselves and you do get things back to where that you want them to be. And this moves you forward. So it's a great time for relationships to blossom and grow throughout the month. So we have coming in here, we have loyal heart. This is beautiful. This is two hearts joining as one. This brings about a sense of loyalty, trust, a sense of belonging with your person, with your relationship. So I think some of you here have been with your person. It brings in a bit of a soulmate energy. I think some of you, if you've been with your person for a long time, you've developed that strong bond. And, even if you've been going through some challenges recently, you still have that sense of loyalty to that person. That card is in the uprights. This is a very good energy for you. I think for others of you, if you haven't been with your person for too long, I think there's something wonderful that has the potential to grow into something long term, if that's what you're looking for. Whether it's just, that sense of friendship and camaraderie with your person, or whether you've really gotten all the feels coming in there with that one. So it's beautiful. We have time for a nap coming in here as well. So this is an energy of, calm and peace and taking a step back. When we take a nap, what do? We just leave things alone for the moment. We take a time out. So I think some of you are maybe just taking some time out, either with your person, like, extract yourself from the hustle and bustle of daily life, and maybe you get some alone time with your person. I think if you are going through a bit of a time with your person, I think that maybe, you may just resist making huge life-changing decisions when we get this particular energy. Okay, it's like, let's just take a step back. Let's just take a little bit of time out. Let's not try and make any big decisions right now. Let's just go with the flow. and see how we feel in, in a few days, a couple of weeks, whatever that happens to be. Okay, because this is a very calm energy with the time for a nap, but it does show that there is a need to step back, okay, and to recharge and replenish your batteries. Okay, so whether you do that on your own or with your person, it benefits you because it can kind of clear the air a little bit or calm the mind. Now we do have time to go coming in here. Okay, we also do have round and round. They came out together. So the time to go energy, right? We do have this person. Are they walking away or are they taking the next step forward? So depending on where you are in your relationship, you may have something here very much in that full moon energy where there's something that you need to let go of. Okay, now whether this is, your relationship where you're, you know what? We've been around and round in circles a million times. Nothing's changing. I think I really do need this time, and I think I do need to take the next steps forward, and likely that detachment with that energy coming in here, because sometimes when we go around and around and around, where we just repeat things over and over and over again, and unless someone or both people, usually, of course, relationship, are willing to do something different, nothing's going to change. Okay, so I think some of you may be turning your back on a relationship, or at least a situation within a relationship. Okay, and you're moving past it, you're moving forward. And, for some of you, I think here the time to go energy is really about a transition in your relationship. You're taking the next steps forward. You're about to open that door. You're about to take that step and open the door to a new phase in your relationship, whether that's saying I love you for the first time, whether that's moving in together, higher level of commitment on some level. Okay, you could be just certainly one phase of your relationship is done and you're about to walk forward into something a little bit different. But we do have the round and round energy, so there's something that may need to be resolved here. Okay, sometimes we do spin our wheels a little bit. We do go round and round. We have the same arguments over and over again. We have the same habits, patterns, and behaviors. So some of you may be stepping into that time to go. You may be stepping into the realization that, oh my God, I've found myself in another relationship that's just the same as the last one or the last 5 that I've had. And so you might be getting some deep insights as to how you conduct yourself in a relationship, or how the type of people that you do connect with. So I think some of you, if you have that kind of epiphany, then I think that, yeah, you're going to be like, wow, I got to do something different because it's not working for me anymore. Okay, so I do think there is that detachment coming in there for some of you. But I also do feel here that there is something repetitive for some of you, and you certainly, do have the opportunity to fix, to correct something, okay, and to get something back on track. But of course, this may require a little bit of a chit chat with your person, being honest and truthful, just like that Libran energy brings in, so that you can resolve that issue. So you may just get some sort of resolution coming in here this month. So that's lovely. The energy coming in for you, beautiful, just like that loyal heart. We do have the 2 of Cups coming in. Okay, so, we got a couple little old folk there on a beautiful backyard, having a couple of cups of tea or soup or something like that, and really just enjoying the friendship, the connection, the camaraderie. The 2 of Cups is a card of love, a card of connection, a card of feeling that sense of togetherness. So, it's a beautiful energy that is coming in. It also brings in some balance and harmony into the mix as well. So, I think for some of you, if there is this energy here of, letting go, okay, or of releasing, I think there is a connection. I think there is a bond, but you may be stepping into the connection within your higher self, within you, right? The 2 of Cups, yes, we absolutely have that connection, that bond with other people, but sometimes you have that epiphany, you have that connection with your higher self, right? And it's like, you know what, I'm in love with myself. Or not really I'm in love with myself, but coming into the realization of what is good for you, okay? What makes you feel good, right, in regards to those relationships. Because I do think there is a breaking of a cycle that's coming in here for some of you. And in this Two of Cups energy, right, if you're realizing that there's some habits, things that's just gotta go, right? The same kind of people, the same, habits in a relationship. And we do need to have that connection with our higher self, right? Because, you're being guided. So I think there is this balance that's coming in here within you so that you can make a really important decision. But there is this deepening of bonds, this love in the air with the Two of Cups, soulmate energy coming in, this friendship, this sense of togetherness that comes in. The Three of Swords. Now, no one likes to see the Three of Swords as disappointment, heartache, losses that come in here, right? There's bad feelings that come in. There's negativity that comes in with the Three of Swords. However, this is in your blessings position. So when we have this energy, there is a healing element that's coming in here for you, healing a broken heart, repairing communication issues, communication struggles, and all the way up until October 1st, we've had, throughout September, we've had Mercury in retrograde, and whew, man, oh man, it has been a crazy one for a lot of people. So there may be something here, the chance to clear the air, to get things out in the open, to talk to your person, get things back in alignment here. Okay, take that step back, that time out, time of healing, for release, for letting go. I do also think that for some of you here, if you if you are coming into some deep insights about your relationship, do we go onwards and upwards, or do we let things go? I think here that even if you do let things go, I think this will be beneficial for you, because number one, I think this brings some balance back into your life with that Two of Cups energy. I think you feel good about your decision. Okay, because I think here that you are being shown, you are being guided along your journey. You're seeing that light and understanding what is healthy for you, what is good for you. Because we do have, with that full moon in Aries on the 9th of October, it does bring in a sense of independence and, standing up for yourself, or realizing, where you want to be. What are my goals? What are my relationship goals? What are my long-term goals in life? What do I want out of my connections? And so with that independent kind of energy coming in, Aries is also the first sign in the Zodiac as well. So, it can be that letting go for a fresh start and forging a new path on your own, because there is love out there for you. Okay, but it's a matter of realization and healing and letting go and evolving along your journey as well. Okay, but that Three of Swords in that blessings position does say that there's, there may be some challenges that you've been dealing with, or that may come in through the month, but there's also that opportunity and that ability to overcome and to heal them. Your advice from Spirit, we do have the Strength card coming in here. And when we do have the Strength card, this is that Leo energy, full of passion, full of fire, but this also brings in a sense of courage to face your fears, to overcome issues, to overcome challenges. This also, so Spirit really does want you to know that whatever situation that you're in, okay, kindness and compassion are really important. Patience may be a factor here as well. But Spirit does want you to know here that I think for some of you, you do really have a strengthening of your bond. The Strength card, right? Strong relationship. Okay, it's growing. It's getting to that place where you do feel safe and secure. That pillar of strength. You might actually also need to be a pillar of strength through the month ahead, especially if you go through some challenges along the way. Okay, but I think Spirit is saying here that whatever your situation is, you are strong, you are caring, you are compassionate. Show yourself a little compassion as well, because sometimes we beat ourselves up for things that, that we think that, oh my God, I can't believe I did this again, or, how we can, maybe some regrets on how you conduct yourself in an argument. Okay, those kind of things. And, with this full moon being in your sign here, Aries, I think that you are realizing your strengths. Okay. And I think also those strengths within your relationship. But I do think here, because this does bring in that courageous kind of energy, to be bold, to be brave. I think if some of you are making some difficult decisions, I think Spirit is saying here, you got this. Okay, this is a time for a fresh start for you. It's time for new beginnings for you, right? You got to clean up and resolve some things where you are right now, but believe in yourself and be confident that there is love out there for you. Okay, and when we do realize what it is we want, okay, or what it is that is no longer working for us, this gives us a sense of empowerment. Okay, so it's a little bit of growth there for you. But I think here that with this strength card coming in as your advice, be strong, be brave, focus on your strengths within your relationship. Okay, because we all go through struggles and challenges along the way. We all have some things that we need to deal with. It's not easy living with a person, or blending our energies together. It's not always the easiest thing, but whatever your situation is, you can really get to where you want to get to. Okay, might require a little bit of inner strength. That strength card really does speak to your inner strength. Okay, express your feelings, your needs, your desires, get things out in the open. And even if you're kind of a little bit hesitant, okay, that Leo brings you in that energy to, oh man, I don't want to have this conversation, but I need to. But we do have the Five of Cups coming out here also. So the Five of Cups as your, part of your overall outcome. I'm pulling more cards anyway. Okay. But that Five of Cups does show, a sense of loss. Okay. A need to process some emotions. Okay. But the Five of Cups, when we have that there's only 3 cups spilled. So if you look at the bright side, okay, or if you focus on finding solutions within your relationships, okay, then you you can certainly choose to move forward. The Five of Cups sometimes does require us to be a little bit brave, right? Because we are processing some emotions and feelings. We're airing things out. We're bringing things to light, right? We're dealing with our issues. But we need to remember in the Five of Cups energy that whatever your situation is, 3 cups are spilled, 2 are still sitting there. And what do we have? We've got the Two of Cups. Okay, so there may be a solution there for you. There's healing, there's growth. And, sometimes we do need to experience those challenges within our relationship. Okay, because, when we overcome challenges with our person, okay, when we figure out what we want, our needs, our desires, and when we are really honest and truthful, okay, we can evolve and we can grow. We build those strong bonds, right? Because it's not the challenges that we face, it's how we deal with them as a consolidated unit with our person. So I think here that there may be some things that you need to air out, some things that you need to address, or things that you need to talk about. But I do think here that there's a resolution. We do have an Ace of Swords coming out here, so that's a pretty good outcome for you. Okay, but we do need to sometimes cut away some issues and some challenges there. But I also do think here that, for some of you, 3 of Swords with that 5 of Cups coming in, that is a very challenging energy coming in for some of you. And again, we do have that walking away energy. But I think here that Spirit is saying here that you may have something that you lose, okay, but there is still hope for you, okay? There is still something available for you. One door closes, another one opens, okay, even in relationships. But we do have some clarifying cards coming out here, and this is beautiful. We've got the Lovers clarifying the Two of Cups, soulmate energy on top of soulmate energy on top of soulmate energy. The Lovers card is where 2 people come together in balance, in unison, in harmony. We open our hearts, we feel our feelings, we express ourselves, okay, and we form those deep bonds. Okay, remember, loyal heart coming in, that bond, that trust, that friendship, that camaraderie, that loyalty, that soulmate energy, that Two of Cups, again, things coming together. The Lovers card, same thing, but in a more powerful way. Okay, but the Lovers card is Gemini energy coming in, but it also brings a choice. So again, choose love, Choose you, choose to repair, choose to heal, choose to blossom, choose to grow. What is your choice? Okay, so there may be some choices, some decisions that you're faced with in the month ahead. But I think that some of you here, you're just perhaps in at some point in October, it is just this energy where there is this connection coming in, things are coming back into alignment, and it's a beautiful energy. Blessings headed your way, double whammy coming in here. We do have the Empress card, and remember we already said we have this big Venus influence that's coming in, this Libran influence, and this is beautiful. The Empress is, the Venus energy, love and abundance, attracting all this wonderful vibes into your world, into your life. Love blossoms and grows. This is fertility, right? When we have fertility, we're giving birth to new phases of our relationships. We're, really embracing that connection that we have, right? So really a lot of love in the air with this energy. Now the Empress card also is, yes, brings in some fertility into the mix, okay? And, it could just be, again, that we're focused on love and romance and connection. We sometimes don't do that, right? We get carried away with life, okay? But I also do think here that there may be some choices or some discussions around family, around starting a family, right? Is pregnancy card, okay? But around starting a family, blending families together, okay, and that can come with some issues along the way, all right. But I think here that there's just so much beauty and so much love that is in the air for you. I think whatever you decide, whatever you choose, will be the right choice for you. Okay, because the Empress can also represent that self-love and self-care, taking care of your own needs, okay, focusing on you, doing nice things for you, doing what is right for your heart and your soul. All right, but so some of you may have some challenges, but you are focused on you and the right decisions for you. But beautiful energy for you. We have the Queen of Cups coming in as advice from Spirit. Focus on your feelings, focus on your connection, your heart space with your person. The Queen of Cups does bring in love into the air. It brings in that the ability to open your heart, express yourself, your feelings, your desires, your long-term goals. If there's issues, we talk about them, and what happens with that, this brings about this healing element as well. Now it could be that healing in a relationship, okay, that deepening of your bonds with your person, but it can also represent a healing within you as well, especially if you've got some tough choices to make, okay. But we can certainly heal a relationship with that Queen of Cups also. But it, like I said, it does bring in this beautiful energy of love. So focus on love, spend time with your person, express your feelings, get things out in the open, okay. Find different ways or new ways to communicate. The Ace of Swords comes in. The Ace of Swords, aces are always a gift from the universe, and the Ace of Swords really does have to do with our ability to communicate, to talk about things. It also brings in clarity. Okay. And, so again, there might just be important conversations that you're having. We have had, again, that difficult, very difficult in some cases, Mercury retrograde energy coming in. So I think here that through that, I think you'll be able to cut through some of the communication issues that you may have been having and find different ways to express yourself, okay, or to get things out in the open. This also brings in some truth and some honesty into the mix as well. But the Ace of Swords, okay, all about that new and improved way of thinking, the new and improved ways to communicate, new conversations, important conversations as well. This also does bring in an element of victory and success. So wherever your situation is, wherever you're at, you do have this clearing of the air, the clearing of the mind, the and this energy of, I am being honest and truthful, and this shall set me free, or this shall set us on a different or better path and keep us moving forward. So it is a beautiful energy with that coming in. Granted, month not necessarily without its challenges. So I think here in the spirit of that powerful full moon in your sign, we're going to grab a couple of power to surrender cards. See what is important to release, to let go of. And because we can certainly use that Ace of Swords energy there to, to detach, to let go, to clear the air. Okay, and of course to bring in fresh new insights and ways of thinking. So let's just see what we have. Thank you. And I'll get another one. Thank you very much. And what do we have here? Surrender to receiving support and love. Of course, support and love, and you respect your person, okay? But allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. Okay, so that could maybe be part of what some of your habits may be in a relationship, right? To take on all of the responsibility in that relationship, and the other person maybe doesn't carry their own weight. And there is this big energy here of balance and harmony within your relationship. And that is super important, right? Because when things are out of alignment, that's when things can sometimes go sideways, right? So, but there could also be some very loving, kind, caring, and supportive people around you as well that can maybe help you sort out some issues or help you make some decisions, right? Granted, it's all usually within your heart, right? Follow your heart. People do try and help from a good place and with good intentions, but sometimes they really don't know what your true feelings are. But there's two polar bears in there, and I think here that when we are open to expressing our feelings, getting our point across, discussing things, but also open to receiving what our person has to say and what our person is expressing, that's when things click into place. We also have surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. Very much like that time for a nap energy. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it is exactly as it is will bring you peace. We do have that energy of compassion coming in with that strength card. Sometimes we try and change people. Sometimes we have situations that happen and we can't control everything. So sometimes we do need to accept, release, let go, and go with the flow. Okay. People are quite often, they're going to be what they're going to be. Sometimes people have habits, leaving a wet towel on the floor or, leaving their socks on the couch when they get home from work or something. Okay. Dishes in the sink, not unloading the dishwasher. But it feels here that, as annoying as those little habits and things might be, sometimes we do need to let go of the small stuff. Sometimes, right? Because really what matters is in your heart and your soul. Okay. But I think here that there's also just this air in the month ahead of trying to go with the flow a little bit. And when we are in that flow, we're not resisting and we are accepting, things get a little bit easier. We also have surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. And we do have that Empress card coming in here. We do have love and abundance in the air. And like this Queen of Cups, open your heart, open your soul, okay? And believe that you can, that you can achieve what you want to achieve, that you can resolve your issues should you want to, that you can make those important decisions that are the best for you and your relationship and your person or your people in your life, and believe that, that there is all of this beautiful energy that is around you, and open your heart to receive. I'll leave that there for you, Aries. I hope there was something here that resonated. If there was, please don't forget to hit like on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.